Hey, what's up, everybody? Bloodmoon FT here, and today we're going to be reviewing Limbuscompany Canto 6 Part 3, the finale. So, before we start, I just want to say this Canto was a masterpiece. Peak storytelling, peak animations, the voice acting, the combat, the music. Everything was just perfect. Um, so, this video will probably come out just a tad bit late off schedule. I know, like, I kind of had a bit of a pattern going on with the uploads. But I kind of ran out of time this week because my classwork kind of ramped up like crazy, so I didn't have much time to play. Uh, I was supposed to play it like on Tuesday or Wednesday, but now it's Thursday. And I'm pretty sure it would have been uploaded by today and done. But hey, I'll record the video today. We'll get it out today. No big deal. Um, so first things first, let's see. I got my notes. A lot of my notes are kind of useless now, I think, since we finished. That's one of the things that I don't like. How when I take all my notes and I have questions, sometimes when we get to the end, the last chunk, my questions are answered. So, like, a lot of my notes I don't really even need anymore. So, we start off immediately. Heathcliff distorts. I was like, oh, wow, okay, we're getting straight into it. And also, before I go any further, I have to say, avoiding spoilers is always very tough because my feed is typically filled with it. So what I did was I went through and blocked everything that could even hint at Limbuscompany, and it worked. It freaking worked. I blocked every single thing I could think of, and I set it for 7 days, and I guess it expires today or tomorrow. Um, so yeah, I'm very proud of myself. The Discord where we talk about Limbuscompany, they were all very conscious and aware that I hadn't finished it yet, so they were kind enough to put the little spoiler boxes whenever they talked about it. And it was in a different channel too, so I just muted the channel. I didn't even touch it. So that was never a problem. Because God, no, I would have been pissed if they were like, oh yeah, Heathcliff distorts. Like, bro, immediately, bro distorts. I'm like, oh, holy crap. His design is sick. He's got like a wolf style that looks so cool. I'm sure furries probably love it. So we beat him. It wasn't too hard. It wasn't too difficult. And then Linton comes down. Linton. Um, and he admits to Heathcliff. He's like, yeah, our relationship was trash. Um, oh, also, during the Heath distortion, this meant I had a what was it? I had I had Reindeer Ishmael on the team, and this man kept targeting her. That had to be intentional, like programming from the game. He kept targeting her specifically because he knows Heathmile is a thing. Actually, maybe I shouldn't ship them anymore now that he like actually has someone he loves. Nah, I'm still gonna ship him. I don't care. I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. Just like how Ishmael and Queequeg were probably a thing. They were probably our gay girls, but you know everyone ships her with uh, Heathcliff now. I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap about their previous love interest. It's Heathmile now. All right, you can get mad at me if you want. I don't care, man. So yeah, he was targeting her, and then Linton comes out and he's like, "Oh yeah, our marriage wasn't good," and like big surprise. Oh, he envied Heathcliff. He was jealous of him. That was very obvious. Um, and then he reveals that he was just following her orders, setting up the lab and everything. He was just blindly following her. So at the possibility he could be let in, just a little bit, never worked. And then he reveals that he never actually burnt Heathcliff's letters. And at that point, obviously, we ended up finding out who did. But at that point, I was like, what? That's kind of weird. Um, but yeah, we also learned that Cathy is still alive, which I believe is something that I predicted. So that was like kind of obvious. And then Linton kind of like stabs himself with the thingamabob for the coffin, and it melts him. So he literally melts. And then what's his name? Asaya? I don't know how to pronounce the man's name. He comes down, he's like, you know, this is the dough, buddy. This is the dough. We're trying to, you know, make humans, obviously. This is the dough. This is where we start. I'm sitting there like, what? You're trying to mold him from dough, like clay, from nothing to something? And then obviously, you know, when they get put in those coffins, I guess they get melted into dough, and then they get reanimated as identities from different worlds, the mirror world, which is very cool. I think that's very, very neat. So it's not, you know, the basic, oh, someone opened a portal and came from another verse. No, someone is melting themselves and like tapping in. It's like, I don't know a good comparison, but it's like they're extracting an identity from another world and putting it into a husk, like a shell. They're filling a shell with the identity. So yeah, when he melts down, bro says all that with the dough, and Faust is like, oh, so, you know, you and Herman, they're trying to create the primordial human, the one true human. And I was like, whoa, that's interesting. And then bro's like, yeah, if Herman or any of my higher ups heard that, they would be trying to take you in right now. Why? I don't know. How she was able to get that? I don't know. Faust is a mystery, obviously. And one thing that I was saying in the Discord, which got shot down immediately, even though nobody really knows, and I hate that. That's one of the things I kind of don't like about this community. I gotta admit, I gotta be straight with you guys. I haven't been in this community long, and you know that. But over time, I've learned that not everything is known. There's a lot of questions, and especially when it comes to the mirror world and alternate worlds and dimensions, that is still pretty vague. That's still a mystery. So why is it that whenever I try to throw out a pitch, it gets shot down as if it's already been confirmed to be wrong? I don't like that. I don't like how Project Moon fans can be like that. That's really annoying. When you shoot down brainstorming, oh dang, I got a bump here. When you shoot down brainstorming, that's not good. You're trying to kill creativity and imagination, and I think that is not good. And we've seen how plenty of times in these games, Project Moon thinks outside the box. They do. So the fact that I got shot down for making this pitch, and keep in mind, this is what I said like while I was seeing bro get melted into dough, and I still think it's possible. I was like, okay, so if they are melting people to summon the primordial human, this is going to be something probably extremely powerful, right? And after Linton got melted into dough, that's how they re-summoned the same Heathcliff ID. They summoned the same Heathcliff identity into this husk, this dough that was Linton. And I was like, okay, so if they are just working towards the primordial human, who's to say they don't summon a version of one of the sinners in a world where they're a colored fixer, right? Shouldn't that be possible? I feel like that's possible. On the path to reaching the primordial human, it seems like it's only natural that you'd run into a version of the sinner that's just way, way, way stronger than now. I know that's always a debate. People are like, no, there's no way there will be a colored fixer ID for any of the sinners. That'd be too broken. Or it'd have to be an ego, and the ego would have to take an insane amount of resources. Or you can only use it once per match. Sure, okay, fine, sure, whatever, maybe. You don't know, though. We don't know. You never know how difficult the content's gonna get. We don't know what's gonna happen. There's a lot of Cantos left, bro. I'm sorry. And the way our power is kind of like increasing like crazy, like for me personally, I know the sinners are strong because obviously they're our main characters. They're gonna win no matter what. But they're like, obviously they're kind of weak in my opinion. They get beat up a lot. But at the same time, we're only on Canto 6 and we're already getting freaking egos that are W-A-W, you know? That's insane, bro. Like, look at that. We're in Canto 6. We're gonna end up getting an LF ego soon, someday. Maybe Canto 8. 8 to 9, probably. And what, there'll be like 13 Cantos, maybe? Maybe more? Bro, our power is increasing like crazy. And you really, 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 with your entire chest, think that there's no possibility of a colored fixture ID or anything like that. Like, even if you mean like content-wise, you don't think it'll get added, that's fine. But in terms of the mirror world, and Damien stated it too at the end. Whoops. Infinite. There's infinite worlds, infinite versions of these sinners. We even saw it at the end with Cathy and Heath. We were seeing all the different versions. There is a version of each sinner where they are a colored fixture. I guarantee it. I don't know why that got shot down. That actually pissed me off. Just because you don't think it's possible, like, whatever. I'm getting off track a little bit. But, so yeah. One of the things that I wondered is when Cromer was in the basement or in Sinclair's house and they saw that thing, I wonder if that was like an attempt to make a primordial human, maybe? Because I'm still curious. I still think back on that. I probably need to replay through the earlier Cantos, but I'm very curious what Cromer saw, bro. What did she see? Unless it's already been answered and I missed it somehow. What did she see? Okay, next. So yeah, we learned that the second bow was brought to the roof, and the roof bow, golden bow, acted as a lightning rod. So yeah, reanimated Heath, he comes back, he kills Josephine. I was like, oh, okay. And then he begins the wild hunt. So he's like, I'm gonna go to the rooftops. One Piece fans, where you at? He heads to the rooftop and he's like, yeah, you guys can just deal with the minions, the little minions. I'm like, okay, okay, the hunt. So it's a bunch of reanimated identities of Josephine, Linton, and oh my god, I forgot his name. Are you serious? Hindley. Oh my god. Why is that the only name that I've struggled so bad throughout this entire freaking Canto? Whatever. So yeah, we're fighting the wild hunt. And dude, I'm telling you right now, that was the most painful crap ever. Why was that so painful to get through, huh? That was so annoying, bro. It, like, I'm sitting there fighting them, and it's like they weren't tough. I wasn't losing clashes, I wasn't taking damage, but it's just there were so many. And then they hit me with the one out of question mark. I was like, what? What is that? I think it took me like 14 turns. It was like 14 turns, and they were spawning all those giant red bug guys. I forgot the name of it. I don't know how to pronounce it. It starts with a P. But I guess they're like way bigger now. And I'm like, bro, every Canto, these things are getting bigger and bigger, getting stronger and stronger. What's the limit? These things are going to be freaking insane. So we're fighting. Let me open this video with VLC Media Player, actually. Let's do that. And then I'm going to change the window to it. So, VLC. Okay, so at one point, we get ready to fight, and we clash with it, or we're about to clash, and it like activates a cutscene. And I was like, oh crap, scripted event, here we go. Just look at this, bro. Look at this. I stood up from my chair and I was like, yes! Yes! Look at that crap. When you lose sight of your path, when you no longer know which road to take. I was like, is that Virgil? Oh, the shield. Look at him. Yo, I was like, we finally get to see the red gaze fighting, bro. Look at that freaking dagger. It's so cool. It's so freaking cool, bro. I was like, oh, crap, Virgil. Bro, why is he so crispy? Why is he so cool? I regret not reading Leviathan. I think I read like one page, and then I went back to grinding Memory Dungeon. I need to finish Leviathan. This probably would have hit so much harder if I just read it, man. Ah! Okay. Also, I need to pull up this one, too, afterwards, because we're still not done. So look at this crap. Look at that. And here we are building up our doubts of the red gaze. My doubts weren't really having it all. Freaking Don's over here creaming. Look at Don's over here nutting. Bro, she busted a fat nut. Don. Most illustrious color. Literally, like, there is a wave of just liquids, or Dawn is flooded. You know she's wanted to see this for so long. So we go back into combat. Look at that shield! Massive shield! I'm like, bro, what? What the heck? My Faust survival 1 health. That's surprising. I was like, what? Okay, what's gonna happen here? I see question marks. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? White hot Gladius. Yo. Bro, the damage is just going crazy. I was like, yo, okay, Virgil, you can carry. Hey, we gave our controller to Big Brother. Hey. Hey, you take the wheel, Virgil. You got this, buddy. So this one, I'm like, oh, okay, I get what we're doing here. Let me just do win rate. You got this, man. Like, bro's moving so fast, he doesn't really even have an animation. Look, we're hitting 4 digits. Bro, he kicked it. Oh my god. Okay, you sang, buddy, listen, you're not that guy. I'm sorry. But yeah, Rodeo does have a point. Like, I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to be getting involved at all. And now you see, I feel like if I read Leviathan, I'd understand this. He can't stand the smell of the husks. So I'm guessing the whatever the name of that mob is, that red ant looking thing, he probably has history with it. And I was like, dang, bro really got heated from smelling all this crap that he came down here to kill it. And then Dante says, I could see a small glimpse of it. So we're getting a little, we might get like some of his backstory in Limbus as well, which I think would be cool. So here we go. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. Virgil's like, I'm going to hold them off. I will hold off the hunt because it is unending. He's literally, Heathcliff is literally just summoning unending IDs and freaking garbage from different worlds. I will hold it off because you guys will not make it past here. You'll be stuck here. Go to the rooftop. I got this. That's why I'm handling this. Look at this. Look at this crap. It's like, bro. Woo! Bro, he's that guy. Look at that. Look at that. I was like, bro, this is so sick. Now I see why Project Moon delayed this Canto. This is why. Well, this and the final boss. This is why it got delayed, bro. My god. Look at that. Look at that. You can feel the weight behind each hit. Bro's freaking attack weight's just AoE cleaving everything. Freaking question mark damage. I do wish they were just showing us numbers, though. That would be cool to just see like 9999 or 8 million damage or whatever. Because this is nothing to him. Look at his dagger. That looks so sick. Why is it so cool? Okay, Heathcliff. Way to ruin the mood, buddy. Oh man, look at all that damage, bro. Holy crap. Outline win rate. Let's go, Virgil. Bink. God. God. Bro, what is this? This is the power of a colored fixer. I already knew there was a gap between him, like this level, and the sinners. But Jesus Christ, it's not fair. The gap is not fair. Christ sakes, man. Like, yo, that is absolutely insane. The power. And look at this. Look at it. Listen, I don't know if I read this wrong or not. But when I saw this, I was like, bro, my heart. And, you know, he's like, go, everyone. And Heathcliff's like, oi, I don't do shite like leaving a family behind. Is he talking about Virgil? There's no way, right? There's no way he considers him family. Like leaving a family behind. I think he is, bro. That hits so hard. And Virgil responded to it. Like, at least not usually. You're awfully talkative today. What happened to following orders without question? Bro, I don't know what happened. But we are like the team, the crew is bonding so much more. And this is great. Even Virgil's being friendly. I love this. 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 This Canto is peak. I already told you guys in part 1 when bro was goofing around with them and telling everyone to dress Heathcliff up. I was like, bro, this is amazing. He's opening up to them finally, and I love it. So he holds us off. He holds them off, and we head off to the rooftop. Look at that shot. Look at that shot. He does a little monologue, which I assume, yeah, a family, a word I haven't heard in a long time. What a blood-drenched word it is. Bro, Heathcliff, bro. That probably meant so much to him to hear that. That's actually insane. So yeah, fantastic, absolute peak. Let's see. Next, we head up and VLC player. So we get up there and we're with Nelly and all them. And here's a red flag too. Nelly was like, you know, all your battles must have been so difficult, must have been so hard. And Otis was like, huh, can't disagree, except we've tasted nothing but victory. Girl, why do you love red flags? Why are you planting a red flag like that? And I'm not even talking like a flag that's going to happen in this Canto. I'm talking down the line, Otis. That's a huge flag. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And I know you're not talking, because didn't we get robbed in, like, Canto 2? 1 or 2? When Herman came and, like, freaking swiped that golden bow? It was either 1 or 2. Actually, that's bothering me. I have to check now. I think it was Canto 1. Because that was Gregor's, and it was the most boring. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was definitely 1. Herman and them swiped it from us. I'm like, Otis, what are you talking about? You've tasted nothing but victory. We literally took an L on, like, our first mission, bro. Quit talking. Quit talking. You're crazy. What a girl boss. Okay, but yeah, we head up, and let's see. Oh yeah. So in order to get past the hunt, or to get up there in time, we're still struggling. And then Dante's like, "Yo, hey, you know, I have more powers, right?" And then, you know, he's asking Faust to help him, but he has to do it on his own. And then he like looks into himself, and then he learns how to slow time around for everyone else except the sinners. So the sinners are essentially moving faster, which is pretty cool. And I'm definitely curious how many more types of power-ups he's going to get, because when it comes to, like, time abilities, and at first I was like, will it just strictly be time? But it probably won't be, because I talked about in the Discord, I said that reminds me of JoJo. You know, we got Dio, can stop time. We got Kira, who can reverse time. We got Diavolo, who can skip through time, jump through time. And then we got Poochie, who can speed it up. So it's like, there's not really much else you could do with time. But then someone in the Discord said it has to do with the sin affinities. So this one, the translation means sloth. So this is the sloth sin ability, obviously slowing down time. And he also said that there would be enough Cantos to get every sin affinity. So that's interesting. I hope he's right. And you don't see me shooting him down immediately. No, that's not possible. That's not possible. That's something I don't know, but I'm going to say it's not possible anyways, because screw you. No, if someone's out here theorizing, I am at the level now where I know just as much as them, pretty much. We're all just guessing. We're brainstorming. I'm not going to call your ideas stupid. But yeah, we get to Earl King Heathcliff, and bro's riding on like a headless horse. This thing is sick. The sword is sick. I'm like, okay, I can't hate on him. He's freaking cool, man. How can you hate on a character who's dripped out like that, huh? You can't. What the heck was that? So yeah, we learned how to use the ability now. Sapling of Light ability. And also, one of the things that Nelly said, she asked them, she was like, do you guys even know why you're retrieving the bows? What's going to be done after you get all of them? Hello? Are you thinking? They're like, nah, we're good. You know, we got our own agendas. Yeah, but what happens when you complete all your... There's no way they don't think about that once their Canto is done. If I'm, Yiseng, Ishmael, Heathcliff, their Cantos are concluded, right? Obviously, Gregor, Rhodia, Sinclair, theirs still have way more to go down the line. I don't think they're done. And if that was it for them, I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. And that's pathetic Cantos for them. But it won't be. They're not done. I know they're not. But yeah, once your Canto's done, your agenda's done. How are you not sitting on that bus like, bro, what am I doing this for? My agenda's done, and I know I have to fulfill my contract and, like, get these golden bows. But why? What am I doing with this thing? Who's it going to? What's going to happen? So I'm very excited for what happens there, and I definitely think at some point they're going to start questioning it. I really think they will. And I think this is going to be something so complex that even Virgil doesn't know. Everyone's going to be caught off guard and be like, what? What the... Carmen came back and is manipulating it to start the freaking darkest days, brightest, whitest nights, whatever. I always get that name confused. I don't know. Some crazy crap's probably gonna happen, bro. Oh my god. Hold on. My camera's out of focus. Okay, there we go. We're back in focus. Okay. So yeah. Again, like, we don't know what we're doing this for. And also, one thing was when he was asking Faust about something, Faust... Oh, wait, no, that's for later. So we're fighting this boss. This boss is pretty easy. I'm pretty sure we beat him on the first try. Oh, wait, no. First try was a failure, because I had a bunch of IDs that were weak to blunt. So I went and switched back to my main roster for this. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, the first time we fought this Heathcliff, I had a team that was perfect for it. And I just didn't stick with it for some reason. I swapped out. I don't know what I was thinking. That was weird. I guess I saw the sword and was like, oh, slash? Pierce? No, still blunt. No difference. So, okay, fine then. So yeah, let's see. Can we hear this here? The song. We got a surprise Millie song. This wasn't even the final boss. And we got a Millie song. I was like, oh, hey, I'm not complaining. I know people in the Discord who are sick of Millie. I love Millie. I look forward to the Millie song at the end of each Canto, bro. Look at this. My goat Mersault comes in clutch. Look at that. The freaking chains of others. The multitude titans. Holy crap. So cool. You know, it's always so funny, because I'll bet you the people in the Discord were waiting for me to see this, because every time I go into a mini boss, or like I know a big boss is coming up, I always bring Mersault, no matter what, because I need chains of others. The binding is so handy, and it's helped me so much. Binding feels like a cheat code. Paralyze and binding, it just feels like a cheat code. So it just felt really nice that I already had him in the roster, and then he did that. Also, why the heck was it Gloom? That's something I noticed. I was like, light blue? That's kind of odd. That shouldn't be... That's Pride. Oh, well. I don't care. So he beat him, and then... The foremost priority is to find out what was showed to Heathcliff about them, you know, that... Basically, what made him start, you know, wanting to hunt every Heathcliff. And we're like, okay, we gotta question him, figure this out. Then, that's when Dante hits her with oh, I guess, she only has the potential to know all things, and that she isn't already knowledgeable of all things, which I think should be obvious. And she's like, well, yes, but, you know, and then he cuts her off. And I'm like, bro, why'd you cut her off? And he's like, okay, you know, whatever, no big deal. Where is it? I suppose I'll find it out when it's your turn. So I do kind of like that Dante said that, because we're at the point in the story now where every sinner is aware that they're going to have their turn. There's no more hiding it. There's no more jump scares like, oh, we're going to this random place. And now it's filled with all this stuff from my past. And oh god, I have to face my true self on some Persona 4 stuff. No, everyone knows now. They know it when they're getting ready to head to the next destination. They're like, oh crap, it's my turn. God! So, you know, it's like a presentation. You know, you're going to be up next for the class presentation. It sucks, but you know it. But I do think it was a bad move to just say, you know, I'll find out when it's your turn. Because Faust is probably going to be one of the last, if not the last, sinner. Which pisses me off. Because if she were next, I'd be like, fine, whatever, we can put that off. Fine. So Otis comes over. Otis is like, yo, remember what Ellie said when we first discovered it? She was like, hey, there's the golden bow you were looking for. She was like, yo, bro, she shouldn't have known that we were looking for it. Right? The only time it was mentioned was Cathy saying she'll leave it to Heathcliff in her will. She never knew that as a group, Limbuscompany was looking for it. So I was like, oh no, please don't. No, not Nelly. No, no, no. And yeah, we basically learned she was a traitor. She was a traitor. And they were like, don't let Nelly anywhere near the Heathcliff that's restrained. But it was too late. She freed him and said ascend to the rooftops. And I was like, oh my god. Yeah, bro's like, it was Nelly who invited me to the manor. She summoned me. She freaking told me everything. I was like, wow, bro. It was Nelly. Nelly was behind it all along. She was the Eisen. So we get to the next part. You know, Heathcliff's pleading with her, like, what? Why? Why'd you betray me? And then we learn that she, first off, is an old woman. And she is not from our world. She's not originally from our world. Bro, I actually need to look at this again. I need to look at this again. Just to make sure I got it right. I became afraid of an old woman whose heart and body were aged beyond their years. I was that old woman, an old woman who suffered because of you, Heathcliff, Miss Catherine, Heathcliff and Miss Catherine in every world. So the pain that they caused each other was just so freaking screwed. But then you come to think, so she's been going to each world, and she's been, well, not each world, but like, she came to our world. And I guess she's lived through this several times. Kind of like a mini Angela type of deal. She's seen this crap play out before. She knows everything will stay the same, nothing will change. So she came to this one, and she gave Catherine the glass shard, which would show her a glimpse of every world where they were destined to fail and suffer because of one another every single time. So she took it into her own hands to make Catherine take that first leap. And I was like, wow, bro. Wow. But then, no, still, I think there's some misdirection. We saw Carmen, bro. What is Carmen doing? I like how they didn't even mention her in part 3. There's no mention. There's no flashing images. Huh? What happened? I was getting excited, bro. I was excited. I thought Carmen was making a full comeback this Canto. But no, not yet. She will. She will. Mark my words, she will. Just not yet. She's biding her time. Planting the seeds. So, yeah. We fight her. She's blocking our way to the rooftop. Her fight was extremely easy. It was a, what, 10-minute fight? Yeah. A 10-minute fight. We beat her first try here. Very, very easy. I was surprised. So yeah. We spared her life, of course. I didn't assume that Heathcliff would kill her, obviously. But, you know, she's so pissed because she's like, bro. Hold on. She's like, bro, nothing ever changes, man. I had to do this. And we also learned that she burned the letters, bro. She burned the freaking letters. Nelly, why? Why did you do it? She burned the freaking letters. That's so scummy. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, Heathcliff goes back into that memory again. And then we see this. And basically he could hear Dante in this memory. And he's like, all right, fine, I'll listen, I'll stick around. Fine, I'll listen. He never stuck around to hear the rest of it, bro. I swear to God, that's so annoying. He kept running away from his own feelings. Marrying Linton will give me the means to help Heathcliff. I can make him a better person. Since he must never know the immense love I have for him. Bro, when I read that, I teared up. I gotta admit, I teared up. That was fantastic. I was like, wow, and he just heard that. He heard that, bro. I was like, holy crap, that's insane. So yeah, he continues the memory, and he walks in, and he gets to talk with her. They clear the air. Everything's great. You know, they get to chill and talk, and I guess she gives him a ring. I was like, oh my God, bro. She made him a ring out of the flowers. I told you the flowers were going to be so important. So he comes back. I guess he kind of like disappeared from existence for a bit. But, yeah, Heathcliff's like, bro, I'm changing this. This is different. This is the one world where it's different. And just like with Angela, I can understand Nelly. I'm not mad at Nelly at all. She sees this repeat over and over. There's no way she's going to think it's just going to randomly change. Things are going to be fine. Just like with Angela. Every time things would get reset, a loop would be triggered. I guarantee you she was like completely dumbfounded when the cycle was finally broken. She was like, huh? What? So obviously, you know, I don't blame Nelly. It is what it is. So Heathcliff is ready to go up. And Faust is like, since Hindley and Linton are both deceased, everything is Heathcliff's. The manor, the rights of everything are transferred to Heathcliff. And he's like, I'll give you a new future, Nelly. I'll give you freedom. He's like, you write your own story. I broke the cycle. You're good now. You can live your own life. Write your own tale. And then, like, when she was freaking collapsing, she was laughing and crying. I'm free to go. Been freed. I'm glad he didn't kill her. I think this will probably come back to help us way later down the line, even after what she does at the end. I think that was huge. I really liked that. Really well done, Heath. I'm proud of you, buddy. So, we head up. Do I have anything else next? Oh yeah, so we're up there. We see the golden bow for the lightning rod. He takes it down, and he stabs himself with it. And that's where he says, where is it? Whatever. He basically says, Cathy became the manor. Yes, Catherine became Wuthering Heights itself. That was another prediction I had. I said it was like Monster House, where she basically is the house. That was obvious. So he stabs himself with the bow. So I guess, you know, I don't know, feelings or whatever. They'll be connected. I get what he's trying to say, but it's kind of hard for me to repeat it. So yeah, we learn about the ghosts. Obviously, Nelly knew about the ghosts. She knew they were real, but the ghosts were just all the other Cathys. Which is really sad when you think about it. And she kind of got coaxed into doing this by the other Cathys. She was like, okay, well, it's so sad and like kind of embarrassing when you think about it from their point of view. Heathcliff was manipulated into thinking he had to kill every Heathcliff to save Cathy. I'm pretty sure he was manipulated by Carmen somehow. I did not miss that. I mean, well, no, it wasn't Carmen. It was freaking Nelly. But still, why was Carmen there, bro? If I missed something, put it in the comments, please. But Heathcliff was manipulated into thinking he had to kill every Heathcliff so Cathy could be happy. Cathy was manipulated into thinking she had to kill every Cathy so Heathcliff could be happy. They're both stupid, but it's kind of funny. It's wholesome. So she's like, all right, bet, let's go through with it. You know, you can turn me into dough or use my body to summon the Cathy who will kill all Cathys. Let's see. And that's when she started undergoing the laboratory being built. We see Herman here as well. Herman's like, we need some power. We need a lot of power. And she's like, well, you know, I just happen to have a golden bow that we'll use to conduct power. We'll use it as a lightning rod. And that was the bow that she freaking took from us in Canto 1. If the sinners didn't fail, this would not have happened. So yeah. Let's see. The process begins and all that good stuff. And obviously, you know, let's see. So the process begins. The summoning begins, I guess. Yeah, the summoning. It's a summoning ritual. And we get into the fight. Where is it? Where is it? Cathy starts resisting. She's like, no, I want to stop this. This was just a mess. It was chaos, I tell you. So here we go. We get into the boss fight. Look at that. So sick. And I love how they started off with him grabbing the sword. And I love how this is what he could have become. But we saved him, bro. I told you, like I said I would, we'd save him. So this fight was sick. Although it was long, bro. This is the longest boss fight I've had in this game. Well, the fight, I think, was like 35 minutes long. So we're fighting him, phase 1. Phase 1's no big deal. We take out ads. I wasn't really struggling during this phase. Also, we got a new voice line. I have to meet Catherine, and everything that stands in my way will. He didn't complete it, but new voice line. So we're fighting him, no big deal. So we get ready to go in and fight him at one point. And again, I knew it would be like a health trigger threshold, because that's how they've always been. Once you drop below a certain amount of health, something changes in these fights. So here we go. We get in there, bink, clash, shatters, and the song switches up. Now we're fighting Cathy. And I love this. This is the right hand of every Cathy, the left hand of every Catherine, and every Catherine just in one. Oh, it's so cool, bro. So we're fighting, and I read for the first time ever. I'm like, okay, I have to make sure the health of the hands are at 0 before she nukes us or we're screwed. So that was no big deal. This is gonna be a long video too, because I still want to review the music, I want to review the end credits, and then I want to do an account update, because it'll probably be a while until my next account update. Listen closer. Obviously I used Heathcliff for all of these checks because it thematically makes sense. We didn't lose any. Knew this wouldn't be easy. Sure. So every time he gets close, he's about to get to her, boom, back to the Heathcliff, back to reality. Okay, all right. Phase 2, he's on the horse now. This one was pretty easy again, no big deal. Oh. Okay, so here we go. We reach the next phase. I think it's right here. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. We get the glitching. The glitching begins. That was the coolest part of like the phase change. There we go. Sorry about that. And also I can see the barbed wire from his ego, the background, the picture. Look at the glitching. I'm pretty sure it's like showing all these different reality, all these worlds, but these are different Cantos, I believe. I see Farm Watch in there. I know I saw Farm Watch. But yeah, we're fighting him again. We head back into Catherine. About to clash. Boom. Break it. Meet her again. I'm like, bro, this is going crazy. This is insane. So we get back to fighting her. We clear this check pretty easily. No problems. Same pattern as usual. Take out the hands. So we run down all the counts for the different Cathys. Here we go. Reach her, Heathcliff. Reach her. Nope. Can't reach her just yet. I love how this is like a literal battle, just desperation. It's kind of crazy. So we get back to fighting. Lucky me, Heathcliff was already about to be staggered before we switched. So he gets staggered. We get to another check. We succeed, obviously, because now we're at the point, and I knew that this was pretty much the end here. We're at the point now where the main center of that Canto has the buff where they can't die as long as everyone else is alive. And this is the first Canto where I haven't used Kong Lu. Because whenever I get to this point, every other Canto, I think I failed. I died to the final boss, and then I have to bring in Kong Lu, because I always have him just draw aggro. This is the first time I actually got to fully experience the final boss with no issues. We didn't lose. We ran through it and beat it first try, and it was perfect, dude. Perfect. Because I think I said it before in Canto 5, or 4. When I have to keep going out and back in, out and in, because I keep losing, I start to hate the fight. I'm like, okay, I've seen this mechanic. It was cool. It's great. Let me just be done with this. This I got to experience fully. Perfection. So yeah. We got ready to beat him. The final hit was Mersault. 9 health. Finish him off, Boom. And again, these cutscenes are probably why it took them so long. Also, the animations. Look at that clash. Bink! Beat him up, Heath. You got this. This is just perfect, dude. So yeah, then Catherine like starts speaking to Dante in his head through his notes. And I'm sorry, I found it kind of funny. I started laughing because I imagined this as like a group chat. Heathcliff joins the group chat, and he's like, "Oh, I know how much you love me. I love you too." And I was like, "Oh, that's wholesome." But like, they're in a group chat in Dante's head. Dante's being third wheeled in his own head. And then she's like, "Can I borrow your diary?" Bro, this is so sick because I kind of think it's like, and I know this might be like a cliched thing, but when she said, "Can I borrow your diary for a moment?" and it took me to the main menu. It took me to the main menu. So I was thinking, dang, is this, what the heck? Is this like, is the entire Limbuscompany story just Dante's notes of what happened? I know that'd be kind of cliche, like, oh, everything's in the past. This is, you know, you're reading through the story. But it kind of made me feel that way. Because we got sent back to the main menu, but, you know, maybe I'm just being weird. So we get sent to the main menu. I see Golden Bow synchronized. And I'm sitting here like, I crashed. That's the first thing I said. I sat here, I was like, I crashed. Oh no. And then I'm looking around and I see don't touch the start. And I'm like, yo, is this some Doki Doki Monica level stuff? And then I see clear all Cathy and it clicked. Everything clicked. Everything clicked. This is masterclass storytelling. So first off, we already made the joke in our Discord about clearing the cache. And then this happens. But bro, the whole point was to delete her. We cleared every Cathy. And in the boss songs, you'd see delete, delete. It's already sent. You see stuff like that. And I was like, dang, the theme was right there. It kept saying delete, clear the cache. The idea of her, delete all Cathys, clear all Cathy. So from the very beginning, the whole point was to just get rid of Cathy. I was like, wow, that is God tier. So I get to the point where I realize it. I wanted to click change account. I did click change account. Nothing happened. But we go clear all Cathy. And here we go. We see all of the Cathys are being deleted. And it's so tragic, bro. Every Cathy. Thank you so much for being the first one to talk, Heathcliff. Dang. This is like her last final words to him. I don't love every Heathcliff in every world. I love you as you are now. Bro, I was like, oh, goodbye, Cathy. You were so wholesome. I'm sorry for saying you're a psycho like Carmen. I was so freaking wrong, bro. I was so wrong. I'm actually so glad I was wrong. I'm so glad it was... I'm so glad it just turned out to be Nelly who was a psycho. Also, I want to analyze these IDs real quick, because I think I recognize some of these. And this is especially the part where I got mad, because I was like, bro, there is literally a world where Heathcliff is a freaking... It looks like he's an abnormality, or maybe this is a distortion. Bro, there's absolutely a world where they're colored fixtures. Pequod. I don't know what this is. So it looks like they're both kind of like abnormalities or distortions here. This looks like a ego lamp. This looks like a... Not a lobotomy corp, but what? That's not Hannah Association, is it? What is that? I can't really tell what this one is for Heathcliff on the left. Yo, this one, yo, she's looking fancy over here on the right. What the heck? I was stripped out in the suit. She like a nun or something? That kind of goes hard. She's in her suit. I was like, wow, that is incredible. That is so freaking incredible. Every Cathy came to kiss him. Oh my god, that was peak. That was peak. And the alternate Heathcliff dies just like that. He's gone. This was beautiful, bro. It was actually insane. And everyone, Cathy got wiped away from everyone's memories. It's literally like she got tossed to the concept incinerator. She's gone. But he still gets to keep that ring. And I'm so glad. And even Nelly doesn't even know Catherine anymore. But she steals the golden bow, and she says, I suppose I will bring this to the one who first showed me the mirror shard. But here's the thing. Who showed her the mirror shard? I know Gregor said it must be Herman, but I don't think it was Herman. I don't think it was Herman. Bro, I'm telling you. This is... Okay, listen. I'm going to make another wild prediction. This is Carmen manipulating Nelly, who went crazy and did all this crap and manipulated those two. Strings, pulling the strings, pulling the strings, pulling the strings. Carmen is here, bro. I'm not crazy. I'm not schizophrenic. I saw what I saw. Carmen is here somehow, bro. She's still alive. Oh, my throat. So, yeah. Nelly gets away. We technically lost, but we didn't at the same time because we got out with one bow. So I guess that works. Sure, that's fine. But yeah. And then we learn the flowers are called Heath. I was like, wow, that is perfect. So here we go. We got the ending song, which I want to listen to with you guys. Heathcliff was singing it up, bro. Let me make this a little bit bigger. He got to keep the ring. I'm so glad he got to keep it. Let me turn up the volume a bit. dust in my hands is ash dust. All without rest. Choked up. Is he talking about the sinners? Well, I missed them too. Ooh! Yes, you can, bro. You will be able to. This Canto's peak. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. I hope I'll be able to look back and say he literally cares for this. I love it, bro. He's like, yo, all these people, will I miss them? And will I be able to look back all these days and smile? The song itself is good too, man. Ooh. That's right, my boy. Yourself up until I'm no more. Look at Don in the corner playing with the toys in the toy box. That's our little autistic girly. I like how instead of Virgil action figure, the red gaze. Take my path. It kind of sucks that he's alone over there just sitting. You will, bro. You will, I promise. Bro, his voice actor is pretty. And look at that, we got the heath. The heath is up there. I can live on. Hey, you hear the clock ticking too? It's all right. Absolutely beautiful, dude. Fantastic. This Canto was beyond god tier, man. And I guess real quick we can just cover Damien coming in. Riddle me this, Dante. He's dropping his riddles again. The whole thing with the infinite realities or infinite worlds and all that, and whatever. Damien, he loves his riddle. He's annoying. This brat needs to do something for once. Okay. Now, let's get to the next part here, where I review some of the songs. So we're going to review some of the songs here. How do I do this? Okay, I was able to search and find a bunch of them. Obviously, a bunch of people uploaded already. This was the Patches of Violet song, which is for the Nelly fight, I remember, and the first mini boss. Oh, I love how they put purple subtitles. Here I am at the gate I stand, dear old times I've made up. And this is the first time I'm actually paying attention to the lyrics now. And I assume that this is from Cathy's point of view. Chills. Ooh, yeah, this is definitely from Cathy's point of view. Bro, she gave up everything for him to be happy. That's insane. Don't let this go to waste, Heathcliff. I got hope for you. Set. And then delete comes, right? Oh, I thought it said the message had been sent. So it's set, okay. Wait, the purple is Heathcliff. That's crazy. She's waiting. Wow. Delete. Oh my God. Masterpiece. She was telling him the whole time, you gotta delete me. That's crazy, bro. That's fantastic. That's insane. Oh, camera got fuzzy again. There we go. That's insane. Ooh, I get chills on this part. The wah wah wah. God tier. This song is great. Beautiful. Yeah, so this song was fantastic. Fantastic Millie song. Loved it. Is this... Okay, I think this is also one that I was thinking of. This gives me Trails of Cold Steel vibes. Not this one. It's not Patches. There was another one that I heard. This one. This gives me straight up like Dark Souls vibes. Where is it? Okay, well not Dark Souls, maybe Devil May Cry. There was another one that felt like Dark Souls. Oh, you could hear him. Oh, what the heck? Okay, this isn't the one that I was thinking of. Would it be on these people's channel? Okay, this guy uploaded it. Holy crap. Oh my God, there's so many songs. I didn't realize how many songs they had in Canto 6. My God. Hold on. Lone Wolf, Distorted Dream, Through Patches, Leviathan. It's called Leviathan? This was used as a promotional video for the Leviathan comics. Didn't have to sign the fraudulous apology form. I was a believer since day one. That's what someone said to me. They said, get the apology form ready. I never doubted the guy. I know the color fixtures are insane. Because I remember seeing a picture. Someone sent a picture where, like, Roland pulled up on him. And, like, Virgil was able to tell that Roland was behind him. I wish I had the picture on me right now. I'd put it up. But I was like, dang. If he knew, like, if he could tell that Roland was behind him, Mr. Black Silence, that's crazy. But he didn't want to fight Roland, of course. Dang, where's the song? Rise of Evil? No, this isn't it. Not Take Off Your Veil. Lone Wolf? No. Female version? Male version? Oh, they can split it. Wow, and that's exactly it. It was Heathcliff and Cathy singing. Wow. Why is this freaking game so good, man, huh? They got no business. They got no business cooking this hard. This goes hard, but what am I missing? This is not it. I don't know, man. Vocal switch. Excuse me? They have more people singing? Is this real? I don't know why part of me thought freaking AI for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if that's real or not. If it is real, awesome. If it's not, I'm not listening to AI. But yeah, so that was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10 arc. 10 out of 10 Canto. Look at that. Beautiful. They made a wallpaper for it. Wuthering Heights of a Certain Future. That's beautiful. Alright, y'all. Now we're done with all that. It's time for the account update. Oh, what the heck? It's time for the account update. Close out that. Close out that. Also, another thing with the alternate worlds. I know for a fact there is a world where our sinners are arbiters. Imagine that. Imagine that. Color fixtures is awesome. But there is one, or probably multiple, where different ones and different combinations of them being arbiters. But think about this. Just try to sit here and imagine this. Arbiter Don Quixote. Arbiter Don. That sounds absolutely terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds so terrifying. Imagine you screw up so bad, Arbiter Don comes to freaking clap you. No thanks. Okay. So yeah, account update. Just last night, I pulled Spice Bush. I finally pulled him. I was going to shard him, but I pulled him from a spook. I did an extraction. I was trying to get Chief Butler Ryoshu, and I got him out of there. I was like, oh, hey, that works for me, man. I'll totally take that. Where is it? Right here. I got Edgar Family Butler Ishmael as well. I'm trying to at least get the IDs that I need for a sinking team. Because again, I said in my last one, I don't have enough resources invested to do a sinking team yet. But I now have the IDs needed. I think Spice Bush was like #1 that I needed for this. So I'll be able to start. I'll work on taking him to up tie 3. So my mirror dungeons will just max him out and it'll be nice and fun. But yeah, I got Spice Bush. What else? Not much else has changed for my roster. Not much, really. Yeah, I don't really think anything else has changed. Yeah. So this is a short update, that's for sure. But, I haven't bought the pass yet. I've actually been, like, this is the least I've been doing out of the season so far. I've been slacking really bad. But, I'll do it eventually. I accidentally claimed a reward. But yeah, now that I have that set, I'm not even going to roll for South Section. I think I'm going to continue to build up my shards. I'm not even going to get Kong Lu anymore, to be honest. I don't want him anymore. I'm going to save up for Molar Boltworks and Molar Office. Those two I need. I need to get them before it's over. And then hopefully I can get these ego shards too. Did you see, thankfully, I didn't start playing the game too late. But it's at the point where I have to work backwards and kind of get these older seasons. I need to get them quickly so I can move forward. For example, Ego Regret, Faust. I should have had this and her, I should have had the ID and her Ego. But I didn't. Season 1, I'm pretty sure this is pretty much always here, so I can just leave that. I did want to get the one who grips for a long time, but I don't need them. Don't need G-Corp Gregor either. Twin hooks, perfectly fine. Edgar family, but you know what? Actually, let's do an extraction right now, just to celebrate. And I just realized my game was muted. We're gonna do a 10 pull just to celebrate me completing the Canto. Why not? Maybe I'll get something cool. And to be expected, nothing cool. Oh well, no big deal. Shards are shards. So, yeah, pretty short update. Here's my account. Once again, as always, same thing as usual. Feel free to add me. There's my code. P6973177776. Add me. Actually, my team. Is my team good here? Should be good. I'll have to switch this to Spice Bush once I max him out. Yeah, I like this team. Alright, y'all. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Also, real quick, I know that someone mentioned afterwards that Don is next. Which, again, when I looked at the thing that told me, yes, Don is next. So I'm very excited to see what happens with hers. Also, real quick, I want to look at his ego. Check it. Yeah, look at that. You can see it in the background. That's crazy, man. And you can see the Heath. Oh my god. You can see them on the ground. Have they always been there, bro? Oh yeah. Also, someone said that I need to play it again. Hold on. Someone said to do his ego again. I guess we can run it in here. Oh, look at that background. Beautiful. Someone said the dialogue. Come on. Come on, G-Corp Bugman.
이것도 노동자도 있는지는 미처 몰랐네요. 적에게 치명상을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다.
Also, listen, I love Angela, but she doesn't stop talking, man. What was Project Moon thinking? And not even just with her announcer, other announcers won't stop talking. They need to make it so the audio cues just stop immediately at certain points. The heck, I got staggered. Oh, crap. I won't die from this.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서
But hey, at least I won't
듣고
get staggered anymore.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠. 이런 과정
Do we almost have enough for the ego?
신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화는 효율적인 대처로
So satisfying.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요. 개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다.
Oh crap! I don't have less skill. Ah!
이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는
The announcer,
나쁘지 않겠죠.
bro. Project Moon, make them stop talking when you go into a loading screen. You're absolutely insane for that. That's actually ridiculous. Why do they keep talking? And listen, I don't have a problem with it just because it's Faust or Angela. I'm fine with that. Whatever. I'll give her a pass. But bro, holy crap! It gets so annoying when it's anyone else. Jesus. We need lust. Lust, lust, lust. There's one lust. I guess we can run it like this. I'm just trying to get the ego so I can see what he says now. Apparently it's different.
사실 이런 보모구실은 제가 아니라 세피라들의 역할이긴 하죠. 관리자님도
Telling you, Canto 2 made me fall in love with this game.
수십 명의 목소리
Seeing the sinners interact during the casino was just awesome.
보시다시피 앞에 무방비해진 개체가 있네요. 부디 그래선 안 되겠지만 이 틈을 놓친다면 관리자님의 역량에 대한 계산을 재검토해야 할지도 모르겠군요.
Bink! God, I love that sound effect. Bink! Bink! Throws it.
개체를 꿰뚫어
Superman's them.
참고로
Back smack. Ooh.
말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
My God, that payback hit hard.
치명상을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 직원들이
Dun,
우세한
dun, 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 dun.
있습니다.
Hey, my favorite battle song.
제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과.
Angela, you're ruining it.
이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화는
She won't stop talking, bro. Please stop talking. I'm trying to listen to my song. This is my song, bro. I don't know who to choose, Angela or my song.
가까워진다. 항해 끝.
개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다. 샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른
Yeah, we need one more
타이밍이긴
lust,
하겠지만
which we should have here.
이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
늘어졌네 저거.
Come on.
맞추기 쉽.
I hope I don't kill them all accidentally. I don't think I can now.
항해 끝.
Dun, dun,
알겠어. 알겠어.
Dang, bro, stacking up the power downs. That's crazy.
직원들이 우세한
All right, let's see what his new dialogue is.
관리자님이 제 말을
Anything changed
집중해서
for the
듣고
art?
있었다는
Nope.
결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요.
Angela.
긍정적인 변화네요.
I'm gonna wait for her to stop talking. I don't want it to overlap.
보자.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Don't kill them.
늘어졌네 저거. 맞추기 쉽고.
Let's see it.
모두가 널
Even if you are forgotten to the world, I'll get you back. Pig! 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 Oh my God, I love how he remembers. Only Heathcliff remembers. That's crazy. That's peak. That's... Bro, Canto 6 was God tier. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. I really appreciate it. I have a couple theories about Dawn and her Canto that I want to talk about, but we can probably talk about it once it's time for her teaser trailer. I think that's when I'll discuss it. Things with like cognition filters and stuff. That's what I think's pretty heavy with Dawn, especially because of her ego. Yeah. Yeah, she has cognition filters for sure. But yeah. Thanks everyone who tuned in. I really hope you enjoyed. We will talk about Dawn in the next eventual video when it's time. Thank you so much. Oh, everything got blurry again. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.